Hello guys, the following is a tutorial on how to install a QA system in a virtual machine. LegalWise version 1.0 Fall 2015. Team members Valeria Lopez and Amanda Chu. Product owner Jaime Borras and instructor Professor Masoud Sejadi. In this video, I'll refer to the virtual machine as a VM. How to install the QA system. You need a VM that's running a Linux distribution. Ubuntu will work fine for this tutorial. Install Maven and Java 1.6 or later, and install Git, and make sure to have access to the LegalWise Git page. You will need PuTTY to access the VM from the school. To access the VM from the school, you will need PuTTY, and the host name will be provided by Professor Sejadi. Our host name is LegalWise, dev.cis.fiu.edu. The credentials you will use to log in are the same credentials you use for myfiu.edu. Now we're going to clone the project that we have on Git. So we're going to create a new directory, and it's going to be called LegalWise sample. We're going to go to LegalWise sample, and this is the Git page for SeniorProject LegalWise. And this is the URL you will use to clone our project. You will go to Git and you go Git clone and paste the URL. You will see the files were copied into your VM and everything is inside. To check your runtime version, you will do Java version. That will give you the Java version. To check your Java compiler, you will do Java version. This is the compiler for Java. And to check your Maven, and this will be the Java version that your Maven will be using. To install Maven, you will go to maven.apache.org and install the Maven that supports your distribution. Check your environment. The following commands were used to check the runtime, the Java compiler, and the Maven version on the previous screens. Now I'll show you how to build your LegalWise application to run the QA system. This is the VM that we were working on before, and I'll go ahead and I'll show you how to do it. On your VM, you must have the following directories: the WordNet 3.0 and the Open MPL models. So now you will type Maven clean package to build the application. This will take a few minutes, and you will see at the end how all the test cases pass and built successfully. For my machine, will go a little bit faster since I already have all the dependencies downloaded. Now we have finished building the application. You can see all the tests right here. All the tests were run. There were 45, all of them passed. No failures and no errors. The application was built successfully. Now you may be wondering where to get the AP address to run the application. So first of all, we're going to run this command, and it will give us the IP address where the solar cell brick will be running, which is this one right here. So now to run the QA system, you will go to the bin folder and you will find a file that's called Star Solar. So now I'm going to run the application, but first of all, we need to give permissions to the file. So we're going to do chmod and then Star Solar, and then you will run the Star Solar sh Star Solar sh solar-qa, and it will start running the application. This will be connected on port 8983. So now I'm going to go to the AP address that I had before. So it's 139.92.8983-solar-answer. And you can type your questions. Currently, the QA system is not indexed, so it doesn't have any files.
Hello, my name is Amanda. So now I'm going to show you the installation for the front end. These are the tools that you need. You need to create a Bluemix account, install Nodejs, and download the application using Gig. So we're going to start off with creating a Bluemix account. So you'll need to go to this link and click sign up. Simply fill out the form and click create account. Once you have that configured, we're ready to download Node.js. So to download Node.js, simply go to this URL, nodejs.org/en/download, and just choose the appropriate version for your computer and download and install. Once you have that configured, we are ready to download the application. In order to download the application, the project, you need to log into your Bluemix account under Professor Sajadi's organization. So for this tutorial, I'm going to use my own account. Here's my own account, and make sure organization is under Professor Sajadi's email. Once you're on under your account, as you can see, the dashboard, you can see all the applications. We have LegalWise and the QA system. And for this tutorial, we'll use LegalWise. So click on LegalWise. And you'll see this Gig URL. Go ahead and copy this link and go to your command line or terminal. Choose the appropriate directory for your project to be located at. So in this case, I chose desktop. And in order to clone the project onto your computer, you'll need to use Gig. So for this project, we use Gig for our source control. So once you have Gig installed, you're ready to clone the project by typing gig clone and paste the URL and click enter. Now we have successfully cloned the project onto our desktop. As you can see, here's desktop, LegalWise. Here's our source files. So in this project, we use several modules for our project. So in order to install the modules, you'll need to run this command on this. First of all, you need to go to the directory, and you need to run npm install. And what this does is to install all the dependencies that this project uses. I'll show you the dependencies. Package.json. And these are the dependencies that LegalWise uses. and it takes a while to install. In the meantime, I would like to show you how to access the database. So in this project, we use Cloud and NoSQL database. And in order to access that, we need to click on this link. And on the right-hand side, click Launch. So this is the database. Click on LegalWise. And these are the records that are installed in the database. And here's an example. These are the fields that we're storing for user personal information. And to edit, it's very simple. You just have to go ahead and type and click Save. So that's all for the database. And now we should go back to check if all the modules are installed successfully. And yes, they have. So now we're ready to run the application. There are two ways to run the application. You can run it on localhost and you can run it on Bluemix. So I'm going to show you how to run it on localhost first. So in order to run it on localhost, simply type this command, node app.js. And it should say the server is starting on this URL, which is the localhost and the port number. So you copy that and go back to the browser and type localhost and the port number. And now this application, LegalWise, is running on localhost. Now, how to run the application on Bluemix? Simply go back to your Bluemix account, click on Dashboard, and under Applications, click on the legalwise.bluemix.net. And now the application is running on Bluemix. So that concludes everything for the front-end installation. If you have any questions, please refer the user guide or the final documentation. Thank you for your time. Bye-bye.